The idea might seem to belong in Harry Potter, but invisibility cloaks could soon be found in real life. A group of engineers has invented a flexible, stretchable material that can hide an object from the eyes of radar detectors. The so-called metamaterial could coat the surface of the next generation of stealth aircraft, and the researchers are hoping to extend its cloaking properties to include visible light too. Radar is a way of detecting objects using radio waves or microwaves. The waves are transmitted by the device, and objects in their path reflect them back to the radar receiver, which can tell how far away the objects are or how fast they are moving. It can be tuned to the specific wavelength of electromagnetic waves by stretching and flexing the skin. The cloak is made from metamaterials, the name for composite materials that have properties not found in nature. The specific metamaterials used for the cloak can manipulate electromagnetic waves. It is believed that the present metaskin technology will find many applications in electromagnetic frequency tuning, shielding and scattering suppression, the engineers wrote in their paper. The material is made up of rows of rings, with a radius of 0.1 inches, 2.5 millimeters, and gaps of 0.04 inches, 1 millimeter, filled with a metal alloy that is a liquid at room temperature called Galinston. The rings create electric inductors, which resist changes in current passing through them, and the gaps create capacitors, which store electrical energy in a temporary electric field. Together they create a resonator that can trap and suppress radar waves at a certain frequency. Stretching the material changes the size of the liquid metal rings inside, so changes the frequency the devices suppress. In the range of frequency between 8 and 10 GHz, part of the super high-frequency radio waves used for things like cable and satellite TV, microwave cookers, amateur radio and most modern radar devices, the material suppressed about 75% of the radar waves. This metaskin technology is different from traditional stealth technologies that often only reduce the backscattering, that is, the power reflected back to a probing radar, the paper said. One day, the researchers explained, the metaskin could coat the surface of the next generation of stealth aircraft. They also hope in the long term that the devices will be able to be used on higher frequency electromagnetic waves, such as visible light or infrared, making a real invisibility cloak. While that would require advanced nanomanufacturing technologies and appropriate structural modifications, we think this study proves the concept of frequency tuning and broadening, and multidirectional wave suppression with skin-type metamaterials, said Liang Dong, lead author of the paper.